Todd Childers, My Handy Rubber Band. My Handy Rubber Band, Todd Childers.
It's a popular notion that the early humans would find a date by seeking out a partner, bopping them over the head, and dragging them to the movies. Well, times have changed and things have progressed. In fact, in second grade, I would do something like this. Some people have a security blanket. Some people have a special toy. Do you know what I have? Madam Contest Chair, distinguished Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, guest, honored guest, future Toastmasters, and those of you watching on YouTube, I have a handy rubber band, and I want to share with you some of the adventures that we've had. It all started when I was little, and we went to an Asian restaurant. Everybody was eating with chopsticks, but my coordination wasn't right, so it was more like flop sticks. Well, they brought out a handy rubber band, tied it around the end, and then all of a sudden, clamp sticks. Then in middle school, I got braces. My handy rubber band brought over some friends. There were red ones and yellow ones and blue ones and the dreaded green ones. Every morning I would get up and I'd wrestle and I'd try and get it in and ow! Sometimes I just couldn't catch a break. In middle school, we learned reading, writing, and arithmetic. But do you know what the greatest lesson I learned in middle school was? That if I held my mouth like this and moved my tongue like this, a new dating ritual. In high school, we had a paper airplane contest in physics. While many students were trying to fold a special wing and make it right, I had a propeller. And so using my handy rubber band, I would wrap that propeller nice and tight, and one more time for good luck, and I had the fastest nosedive in the class. Fast forward to when I began working and I injured my hand, and I had the therapist had this device to help me do exercises, but I really couldn't afford to have the device for home. Well, my handy rubber band banded together with some friends and we were able to do it. I did the device at home and then even when I was driving. And then as I'm driving, somebody would cut me off and my handy rubber band became an anti-finger gesticulation device. Fast forward to last year. The pandemic was really getting me down. I felt like if I could just move a little bit, that I'd feel better. My handy rubber band had a cousin named Tiny. And with Tiny, I could do things like this, and this, and even this. Tiny had another friend that I could slip over my legs called a booty band. And if I moved like this, whoa, that was a real kick. I also learned that with this booty band, if I turn my leg like this and I shake, poof, oh, not you, not you. I'm working on my aim for that dating ritual. Well, this morning I got up to give this speech and my shirt was a little tight. It must have shrunk in the wash. Well, what was I going to do? Giving this speech shirtless just was not going to be funny. Well, my handy rubber band came to my rescue. I've learned a lot with my handy rubber band, but the main thing that I've learned is how much you can do when you're just willing to stretch yourself. Thank you, Madam Contest Chair.